Hey guys, it's Katie July. This is my week 11 update. Really exciting. I'm almost at 3 months. So 2 weeks from today, I go in to see my surgeon and my dietitian for my 3-month post-op appointment, which is crazy. I'm trying to brainstorm some questions that I have so that, I feel like I don't see them that often. So when I do see them, I need to let out all my questions that I have. Which one of the ones that I was thinking about this week, and maybe I'll put it out there if anyone has any thoughts about it. Yesterday I got in my 60 grams of protein. I was at 62 grams of protein and had 530 calories. And then I went to the gym. And I was coming back from the gym and I was feeling not hungry necessarily, but low hunger. I should just say that. It felt physical. It didn't feel super emotional. I actually was kind of craving one of these new protein shakes that April turned me on to. So I was thinking, well, is it better to go home and have a protein shake and get up to 90 grams of protein, but then maybe be at 750 calories? Or should I just, be a little bit hungry, but who cares, and go to bed and end the day, having had totally enough protein, but also a pretty good low calorie day for me. My average is about 650. So I don't know, what do you guys think? I mean, I know that we're supposed to get 60 to 80 grams of protein in a day. I kind of did the average of my last few weeks because I track everything, and I get an average of 60 grams a day. And it sort of seems like once I hit 60, because I have to work to get 60, once I hit 60, I feel like, whew, I'm done for the day. That's kind of it, and that's sort of what determines what shuts off my eating time. And it doesn't happen that often, but yesterday was definitely one of those days where I was like, I could have another protein shake. I'm feeling a little bit hungry. It was 9 o'clock or something, which I go to bed at 1, so my schedule's a bit, shifted back for most people. So I eat dinner a lot. It's 8 o'clock almost here, and I haven't had dinner yet. But anyway, just something I was sort of curious about. And I wound up not eating anything and feeling fine with it. I went to bed sort of hungry, but didn't think that was a huge deal. Not starving. I'm not starving myself. But then I woke up this morning though and was hungry. So just wondering. In terms of the numbers, let me get them out of the way. So I started at 290 pounds 11 weeks ago. Last week I was 231.4 and I had lost 3 pounds. And I, trying to keep it real, put out a few comments that I was sort of bummed about the 3-pound loss. Well, this week I lost 2.8 pounds. So I feel like my body overheard those comments and was like, not happy about 3 pounds, how about this? So touche body. But actually, I feel better in a weird way about this 2.8 than I did last week about the 3, maybe just because I got a ton of great comments last week about how 3 pounds is great and I shouldn't be belly aching about it, and it'll come off as it comes off. So this week I'm 228.6, and I've lost a total of 61.4 pounds. And I'm sure that also contributes to why I feel really good this week, because I'm in the 220s, which is so exciting. For me, every new decade, as I call them, is insanely exciting. I'm wearing my new shirt. Can you see it, from Old Navy, which is an XXL, which is pretty fun. And it just feels really good. The other reason that I feel like maybe I feel better about the 2.8 this week is because I took an average of all my calories for the week, and my average was 644 calories per day, 60 grams of protein. I went to the gym 4 times this week. I did weights twice. And even that one day that I didn't go to the gym, I still counted as, 2 of those days actually, I still counted as being active because I took super long walks, was walking all over the city. So, that's what I was thinking about for last week too. When I sit down and think about it, there's no reason to beat myself up because there's nothing that I should be doing differently. Do you know what I mean? Okay, I could be going to the gym an hour and a half instead of an hour. I could be sweating it out on the treadmill for 2 hours instead of 45 minutes. Or I could be doing nothing. You know what I mean? I just feel like I'm doing a lot, and I'm eating really healthy, and I'm being really mindful. There are still things I want to work on for sure. My fluid intake, I just cannot break the 6-cup barrier. I feel like every day I get 6 cups in, and I'm reminding myself to drink 6 cups. I'm trying to sip all day. I'm trying to always have a water bottle with me. And still, 6 cups is like it. I think I've hit 8 cups twice in the last 11 weeks, which is crazy. Crazy awful. But, I mean, yeah, there are things that I can improve on, but I feel like I'm doing everything pretty right. So if that's what I'm giving and 2.8 pounds is what I'm getting, I just need to be happy with it. And I am. I mean, this week, I don't know why, but this week I feel totally fine having lost 2.8 pounds. I'm proud of myself and the whole thing. So, and maybe one week I will get on and have lost 7, as some people do, which is insane. But even if I'm just losing 2.8, I'll take that. I mean, hello, 11 weeks ago I was 61 pounds heavier. The only other weird thing, and I'm just going to put it out there, but I think I might need new batteries for my scale because I got on just now and it said I weighed 180. Just throwing it out there. A pipe dream? Yeah, at this point, definitely. So I'm trying to think of the other things. Oh, the other things that I wanted to say really quickly. I know I already said thank you so much personally, but to MJ and to April both, All for Living, like totally blanking on the names, and Lady Blue 3, because both of them sent me some protein samples because I've been having a hard time. I found some that I liked, and I made the video before about protein shakes that I really liked, but I just wanted some more variety. And the big thing that I wanted was a non-milk-based protein shake. So I had gotten the Fuzzy Navel. Did not like that. I was able to drink it actually when I mixed it with Fuse, the Tropical Punch Fuse, because it is a pretty strong flavor, and so I was able to get through that pretty well. But MJ sent me all these samples that she had, and I tried a few. Twisted Cherry, not so good, but so drinkable. I mean, probably as, you know, whatever, it's a protein shake tasting as my chocolate one, you know, like not an indulgent treat, but that's honestly not what I'm looking for in this. I just wanted something that I could bring to work that wasn't the extra calories of the milk, which I know milk also has the protein, but sometimes I just need 20 grams of protein. I don't need 31 or, you know, whatever from having the milk and the powder together. So the Twisted Cherry I thought was awesome, and I ordered that today. And then the Caribbean Cooler is the other one that I like. The only weird thing about the Caribbean Cooler is that it is bright blue. And there was something about bringing it to work, like I was just going to bring it in my blender bottle, bringing it to work and setting it out on my desk at work. I just knew I'd get like 20 million comments about it. Not that that should stop me necessarily, but the red one I feel like is a little more incognito, like it could be Crystal Light, not like, I mean, it looks like Drano almost, like this bright, bright blue. And then the other one that I got from April, which is so exciting, was the Fresh Cinnamon Roll, which is the lean dessert protein powder, fresh cinnamon roll flavor. And I have a few of their lean dessert ones. I have the chocolate coconut candy bar and the banana cream pudding. And those are both really good. But the cinnamon roll, OMG, it is so good. So I actually had one the first morning and like, you know, whatever, testing out my different protein powders, wasn't like expecting much. And it was so good. I was like, oh, well, can I have another one? Like, I mean, not that I'm going to sit there and binge on these protein powders, but for dinner that night, I was sort of like, should I have some food? Should I have some protein powder? Like, it was so tasty. And it has, like, a pretty light flavor in terms of, like, cinnamon roll, kind of sweet, whatever. But the biggest thing is that there's no proteiny aftertaste. So I ordered that, and I ordered the Twisted Cherry today. They're going to come by the end of the week, which I'm really excited about. I've been really lousy about getting out my thank you cards to everyone, so those will be in the mail tomorrow. I'm determined. Oh, it's going to happen. We also went grocery shopping yesterday, and it's just a total little non-scale victory, but I just wanted to record it. We went to the Whole Foods, which in Manhattan, for some reason, a lot of grocery stores have 2 levels. There's an escalator, and you come up. So, you know, there it's totally underground. So we paid underground. And then I had all these heavy bags, and so I went to ride the escalator up, and I called out to my girlfriend, you know, I'll see you upstairs. So I went up the escalator, and I put down all the bags by the revolving door, and I was in my black coat that I showed you in that one video. And I was just standing there and watching her, and she came up the escalator, and I could see her, like, scan around and, like, pass right by me. Do you know what I mean? And so I started waving, and she was like, oh, I didn't even recognize you. And, I mean, that could be soul-crushing in some way, but to me it was so exciting. You know, she's like, you just look so much smaller, and you're, you know, a different shape almost. And I feel like, you know, whatever TMI, I feel like my boobs and my belly are like even now instead of like my belly being this like pregnant belly totally sticking out. And I do feel like my shape is starting to change. You know, I'm not just reduced down a little bit. It's like my actual shape is starting to change. But anyway, it's time to record it. Okay, this is running really long, so I'll say bye. But hope you guys have a good week and be healthy. Bye!